Field Trip Friday to Fountain Hills. I'll start it with this, the Fountain Hills Fine Art and Wine Festival. The event is now in its 16th year and it is bigger and better than ever, they say. Scott and Olivia are checking out the artwork and speaking with the artists, and there's wine there too. Hopefully you're not dabbling in that yet. It's only $8.50.
Well, she'll get there, you know that.
I'm really
she'll
behind
get there.
schedule, if you kind of think about
Totally. Yeah, we can attest that it is huge out here. There's 130 artists all
fabulous.
around the world. See the buffalo, the real colorful buffaloes right there?
Beautiful, yes.
The artist just told me he's colorblind.
That is
And he paints those. It is. You talk to these artists,
incredible.
you get amazing stories.
Yeah, incredible sculptures over here. So much to look at and so much to enjoy. The weather's going to be ideal this weekend. So if you have not made this a stop yet, you really must take part in this festival this weekend. It's going to be great.
Well, speaking of which, we want to introduce you to Meg Harper. She's one of the artists here who lives in Mesa. Good morning. How
Hi,
are you?
Meg.
Oh my gosh, so blessed and grateful and honored to be here.
I always love
Good
meeting
morning,
somebody
everybody.
who immediately says they're blessed, right?
Totally.
Absolutely. I'm living my dream. Sharing joy with the world. It
So
doesn't get better than that.
Tell us what you do. It's really interesting what you paint on.
So I chose about 10 years ago to stop using canvas traditionally.
Okay.
And I use all reclaimed material. Like this is a street sign.
You're kidding.
And license plates and cigar boxes.
Wow.
Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. So a lot of my work can go outside.
It's durable. It's beautiful.
durable.
The colors are incredible.
Oh,
and I
thank
imagine
you.
a lot of it is inspired by the Arizona desert and our beautiful
Oh,
landscape
absolutely.
here.
Yeah, bright colors are because joy is bright colors. Animals are the closest thing we have to God, I feel like. So, yeah.
Megan, I feel blessed to have met you this morning.
Look-
you are incredible.
Look
Thank
at this.
you.
Speaking of what, this came off of a drum.
Whoa,
The
look
top
at
of
that.
a drum, the lid. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, that is incredible. Repurposed materials. We are upcycling indeed. Also want to introduce you this morning to Denise Coulter, who is here to tell us all about this fabulous festival. And as I understand it, your mom really got this whole thing going.
She did. Thunderbird Artists began in 1981, and just a year from 40 years. We've been producing fine art and wine festivals all over the valley.
Wow,
I
and
would
growing
ima-
and growing.
I would imagine artists would love to come here for this.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a beautiful venue with the fountain across the
Right.
street, and it's definitely going to be a visually stimulating weekend here on Avenue of the Fountain.
Yeah, so
Olivia
tell us
wants
what we
to.
can
She
expect
wants to
this
know about the
weekend.
wine part of this.
Yeah,
Okay.
nobody has poured me a glass yet.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Well, optional wine and microbrew tasting is $10.
Okay.
And people will get a collector glass and 6 sampling tickets.
Oh, nice.
And if they wanted to do additional samples, tickets are $1.
Okay, I'll bring my cash.
But we've got 5 wineries, a couple distilleries, and microbrews.
That's cool. And then just admission to the arts festival is only what, $3?
$3, yes.
That is fantastic.
Well, thank you. It's going to be a fun weekend, that's for sure.
We are touring because everything is just a feast for the eyes. So many talented artists in Arizona, right?
Oh, you're right about that. This is oh, I love this stuff. This is beautiful. What's
Good
your name?
morning.
Jerry Blank.
Jerry, great job. Very nice.
Wow.
All right, well, we're going to look closer at some of this, including Jerry over across the way here. Look at what he makes. Just amazing. So we'll do that
I love
coming up.
it. Yeah, it's just going to be a beautiful weekend. So you know what to do if you don't have plans. We're putting this on the calendar. We'll see you in Fountain Hills. At just the cutest place, Mountain View Thai coffee shop,
Yes,
right?
and it's right off the fountain
Perfect
here, so you
location.
can sit outside, start your morning with the best view out here, really.
Yes.
So we want to talk to the owners. We've got Ronnie and Victoria and little Sabrina
Good
here.
morning.
Good morning. Your shop is so cute.
Thank you. I'm glad
How
you're
did this
here.
come about?
The shop, we bought it 4 years ago.
Right.
Then, I left England 2013 and came here
Yeah, very
and bought it in 2016.
Did you notice the pendant lights, Olivia?
Oh, those
It's
are
an upside down
coffees.
coffee cup. That is so great.
You're most famous, you said you've got some healthy juices. I'm about to try your orange booster, and people really come in here, you said, for what?
The scones, yeah.
Who makes those?
Me.
You do.
And with Ronnie's help, obviously. We put them together and then, you know.
Well,
Mountain Hills, the community has obviously embraced this establishment. You seem to be pretty busy.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Congratulations.
well, thank you
so
guys.
much.
Yeah,
I
great
can't wait
job.
to try
I
this
had a
juice.
mocha earlier. It was amazing. Do you want to go talk to the mayor?
Bye, sweetie.
Guess what? Fountain Hills Mayor is joining us this morning. She's right out here with a view behind her. That's amazing.
Hello,
Mayor Dickey, how you doing?
Welcome.
Oh, it's nice to be here. Thank you.
So happy to have you.
Mayor Ginny Dickey, you have been a longtime Fountain Hills resident, about 30-some years,
Yes, for
right?
sure, yeah.
So this is the most beautiful place to live, I think you would say.
Of course. I always, I don't know if you know who Randy Newman is, but he's a songwriter.
Heard of him?
Yeah.
Short people.
Yeah, we can already know. But he's wrote a song called Feels Like Home. And that's what I always think about when I'm in Fountain Hills, why we came here. My folks came out here in the 70s, Dr. Russo and my mom, and she played violin in the Scottsdale Symphony, and they kind of dug right in, and one by one all my siblings came, and we embraced this town, and we just love it so much. I was just recently did the state of the town, and then, you're supposed to say the state of it is blah, blah, blah. It was engaged, and that's what our entire community is like, and we just love it here so much.
I remember driving through here going to Saguaro Lake like 30 years ago, and I was telling you there was a McDonald's and a Circle K, and look at it now, the golf courses, the homes, the businesses, it's just amazing out here.
Absolutely, and as a matter of fact, in about 2 weeks, we're going to do a groundbreaking on our first hospital. We're so excited.
Really?
Fountain Hills Medical Center. We have a resort that's getting expanded, and it's just so gorgeous. We have new condos and apartments and all kinds of exciting things happening, and restaurants like this, and just can't be beat. There's something for everyone here, that's for sure.
Yeah, and off camera we talked about, that the perception for the people who don't visit here a lot or know someone who lives here is exclusively retirement community.
Absolutely,
But you're
yeah.
a generational community.
We
You've got
are.
Kids of all ages, and even your own family has
Children.
generations living here.
You've got that right. Like until recently, my dad passed away. We had 4 generations
Wow.
of family living here. It's so amazing to see not my grandkids because they're back east, but and in Gilbert. But if you look at my sister that I introduced you to earlier, her daughters, they live here. Their kids live here, and to have them go to school, to even have some of the same teachers from when I was on the school board and when
Wow.
my
That
boys
is
went to
great.
school here. So that's what really a hometown's all about.
That's
I
a
think.
deep
Of course,
roots
everything's
here.
built around the fountain, which we have a beautiful view this
Yes,
morning.
it's
It normally
gorgeous.
goes off every hour, but it's going to be on for 2 hours during the show this morning.
this is a
Do you
special
have
day.
Special
that
day.
switch to keep
Oh,
it on?
Yes, it's all me.
It's actually a clapper. It's her special tone of
there you
clap
go.
on, clap
Oh,
off.
yes,
so
well,
do
I
not
won't
clap your hands.
demonstrate
Do
it.
not,
That's
Mayor.
right. Yeah.
You're very powerful
You've
here
got
in town.
that, exactly.
We thank you so much for having us here, and I know that you're part of Arizona's family. She watches Good Morning Arizona,
Every
so
day.
we appreciate your
I love it.
hospitality here, and having this fountain on for the next 2 hours is going to be so beautiful.
It
And remember,
is.
Scott, circle back on March 17th. It's going to change color.
It's going to be green.
It's gonna
I'm
be
all down with
green.
that, but you can't go swimming in it.
The color
you
of
can't
money.
get in the
Your
water.
favorite color.
And we
All
have
right.
a lot of festivals before that. We have the Fountain Festival. We have all kinds of great activities
So much
coming.
to do.
Oktoberfest, and
Nice.
please come back anytime.
Oh,
Mayor
I think
Dickey,
everyone
thank
will.
you.
Mayor,
More
thank
from
you.
Fountain Hills on our 3TV Field Trip Friday coming up.
Going back to the Glendale Chocolate Affair, we have always been very embracing to all the chocolatiers. We're going to bring them all together with chocolate love. So when you see a little chocolate bunny, Javi, what do? Are you ears first? Booty first? Where do you go with your chocolate bunny?
Bite the face. You got to bite the face.
Bite him right in the face.
The face! Javi would bite the face. That totally sums up everything about you. I like these guys. You know why? I believe in chocolate for breakfast too, my friends. Vic, swing left and show the people these beautiful pieces of chocolate. They are pieces of art, really, so stunning. Denise and Lou, they started this place, gosh, some 20 years ago, and don't think I'm going to forget about this pie tray that I have here. But let's talk about the chocolates. Lou, how'd you get into the candy business?
Well, I started dabbling in chocolates back in Connecticut in the late 80s, and I've kind of got to a point where I thought I need to learn a little more about the business, and I became a pastry chef.
Oh, wow.
And I met Denise.
How would you guys meet?
Well, I was a pastry chef at a place where she was an assistant manager, and she had just gotten out of culinary school, and I left the job, and I talked her into taking over my job, and she became the pastry chef.
That's right. So then
And
that
how did you
was,
get to Fountain Hills?
we got here because we heard about all the great jobs out here at the resorts. This is quite a long time ago, but that's how we ended up out here.
And you love it, why?
Oh, it's just so beautiful out here. We love the views, and specifically Fountain Hills is that small town feel.
All right, go ahead and walk me back, because here's what Vic's looking at. You see those cocoa beans? They have something. We all hear the phrase farm to table. They have bean to bar. So we were talking cocoa bean to chocolate bar, and they all do it right here underneath the roof here with small batch craft chocolate. I haven't seen this before, and I'm a chocolate girl, Lou. What is it?
Well, this is our roaster where we roast our coffee, our cocoa beans. It's actually a coffee roaster, but we're using it for cocoa beans here. These are from Uganda, and they're from Africa, and they've got a great flavor profile. Once they're roasted, we crack them, remove the shells, and then we grind them for about 72 hours. I was going to give you a little taste if you'd like.
Yes, please.
This is a nice 72%, so it's a little on the dark side, but it's not super dark. If you want to taste that.
Yes, this is from Africa.
Yep, those are Ugandan beans. And like we have a variety of different beans from different countries, and they all have a completely different flavor. That's what we love about it.
What do you have here?
Well, here I was going to show you. Well, this is our main chocolate kettle that we'll use for hand dipping chocolates. We use it for making Easter bunnies, for making chocolate bars, and we
Filling
use
those beautiful molds that you have up here. And then I showed you some of those gorgeous, gorgeous artesian pieces of candy. This is how it all goes down, by filling it up in those molds.
Yeah, one of our we do 5 kinds of caramels here actually, and one of our latest flavors is a passion fruit caramel, which is a really nice combination of that tart passion fruit along with the.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, there we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so,
there we go.
So that's the finished product, which we obviously take a little time to decorate the molds, and we fill it with the passion fruit caramel. We bottom them and pop them out.
Those are gorgeous. Okay, the small batch craft chocolate. That goes into this pie. Denise, come talk to me about this pie, because I've been staring at this pie, waiting for you guys to put me on TV so I can have a bite, because I didn't want to ruin that little gorgeous slice. Tell me about what you're doing with the pies and that bean to bar chocolate you're having.
Well, what we do is we first, of course, start with an all butter crust, and then we use the bean to bar chocolate in the chocolate custard, and we bake it in the oven so it's a nice rich filling. Then we top it with real nice Chantilly cream, which is your whipped cream and vanilla, and then we have our final product with a little bit of chocolate shavings for added flavor.
And you guys are doing great with the retail. What are people buying up the most?
It's still the chocolates is mostly what we sell.
Yeah. Lou, your personal favorite is what?
I actually like the passion fruit caramel. It's really, like I said, it's a great combination of that buttery, smooth caramel with the tart passion fruit. I like a little of that kind of contrast in my dessert, so they're not too sweet.
All right, the time has come, my friends. I cannot wait to have a bite. Oh, I'm gonna get it right here.
They're
Choco
nervous.
fiend.
They're nervous. They're watching you. They're nervous.
I've got chocolatey hands.
Here it goes.
Denise.
Oh, oh, makes you want to give hugs.
So good. It's so good.
Are you ready to
Thank you,
disavow your
guys.
name?
Thank
Do you feel like you're cheating at all, Jamie?
We're all about love, I told you. It's all about love, baby.
That looks
Good answer.
delicious.